Congratulations, you just decided to take your first step into the new life as a United States military member. The first step of any new military member's life is boot camp / basic training. This is the part where you will be trained to be the best military member you can be. The first day of your new life will go a little like this. You'll be packed onto a bus full of other people starting a new life just like you. Once you get to your destination / new home, you'll be filed out of the bus and set up into rows. Then you'll have a stranger yell at you and give you a little glimpse of what your life will be like for your next couple of weeks. Depending on what branch you're joining, the number of weeks in training will be different. It can differ from 6 to 13 weeks. However, the first day of boot camp usually goes the same for everyone. You take everything you've learned from your life and throw it out the window. Boot camp will be like a restart button. You must learn how to do everything you thought you knew all over again. After it's your first time getting yelled at someone, they will escort you into a room and make you put all your civilian clothes and personal items into a bag while yelling at you still. Then they will try to test your mental abilities by telling you to do one thing, then telling you not to do it, then yelling at you for not doing that thing that they just said to do. Once your things are all packed up, you'll then follow the group into a room and then have your entire head shaved. But if you're a woman, then you'll just have a short little cut. After that, you'll be put into your dorm / barracks, and then your new life has just begun. Every boot camp procedure is different based on the branch that you're joining. So I'll be explaining the Marine Corps boot camp because it's the longest and most grueling one. The first and second week there, they will teach you the basics of how to be a Marine, how to shave, eat, sleep, even talk. The next week, they will teach you the basics of how to use the bayonets on your gun. You must complete many obstacle courses to pass, such as throwing your bayonet into fake people made of tires. And this week as well, they will be told to do one of the hardest exercises of all, called the gas chamber. All the recruits are put into a small room with a little pot in the middle where the gas bombs go. Once the gas bombs are set off, everyone must stay in there and take off their gas masks and do exercises while in there. Until everyone is done with the exercises, will they be able to put on their masks again. As they exercise, the gas gets into their eyes and lungs and makes it incredibly difficult to do anything. Once they're out of the gas chamber, they must then walk around in a bunch of circles to make sure all the gas gets out of their lungs. The fourth week, they will teach you what to do whenever your gun runs out of bullets and how to defend yourself with an empty gun in combat. They'll teach you this with a thing called pugil sticks. You'll be put up against an opponent and placed on a thin, long board where you're both told to knock each other off with the sticks. The fifth week of training, you will be taught how to do martial arts / hand-to-hand combat, just in case you don't have your gun with you or you're in a dire situation on the field. The fifth week, they will be teaching you rappelling courses, which is how to climb down a rope safely and quickly, because when you're a Marine, you might have to fall out of helicopters with only a rope on the way down. The seventh week will be called grass training. That means all the recruits will hike to a firing range field and then learn the fundamentals of marksmanship. They teach you this by making all the recruits sit in the grass for many hours and learn the proper techniques of how to fire a gun in the right positions to be in, while shooting practice targets for hours. This event continues to the next week. This week is called firing week, where you must shoot a number of targets with different lengths away with great precision. Week 9, you will have the confidence course. This course is an extremely hard obstacle course. The course consists of swinging ropes, large wooden structures to climb over, tight ropes over freezing cold and murky water, climbing up ropes, rappelling down them, and extreme monkey bars. Week 10 is called day movement. This is how you should move in a battle scenario where you're in the daylight and must get through enemy territory. You must go through another grueling set of obstacles such as barbed wire, hot sand, pushing your teammates up a wall while pushing yourself up there too, and transporting cargo at the same time. Week 11, you must go through a training exercise called the 54 hours of the Crucible. This exercise consists of getting 8 hours of sleep the first day, and then you must stay awake for 54 hours with no sleep or coffee. While staying awake, you then must hike 40 miles with only 2.5 MREs and be able to ration them yourself. After all that is your final week of boot camp, called the Emblem Ceremony. This is initiation to the Marine. You are honored for the work and training you have put in with a pin. This pin is of the United States Marine Corps emblem. After you receive that, you've officially become part of the United States Marine Corps. All branches have an emblem ceremony. Depending on what branch you're in, will get a different emblem. Once you've received your emblem, you are now a member of the United States Marine Corps or whatever branch you've just gone through. And then another exciting chapter of your military life has begun.